Engine on.
I really hope this works. No one's around. Okay, let's go.
Timer start.
Hello everyone, thanks for joining on another video. In this video we're going to be testing the RC glider Dolly, which is used for RC gliders mostly because they don't have no propulsion. It's all explained in my other video. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link to it in the description and it will be after this video. And on top of that we have the Arrows Hobby Albatross L39. Now this is a bank and yank, it doesn't have any landing gear, so the idea there is that you throw it into the wind and then you power it up, and that's basically how you run it. Again, not had much success throwing because of the issues I have with my right hand. Again, all of that is explained in the other video, so if you want to see all that, go and have a look in the other video. Okay, so we are going to do a test today. We're here at Roundhay Park, my airfield as we call it, and we are going to test it today. So let's get on with it. I'll get the radio turned on. Once the radio's on, we will get the power plugged in, and the wind is coming from this way. Unfortunately, the runway is kind of that way. I mean, this should work on grass as well, so we'll see how it goes. But if we can get it to take off from the runway, I think that runway is way long enough for it to get enough speed and take off. We will see. Ooh, I'm kind of nervous now. Straighten that up a bit. It's kind of uphill, but I think it should be okay. It is cold, as you can see over there. It's got some mist on there. There's a circus apparently over there. I've not been here for a few days, so I don't know when that's turned up. It is early morning. Well, sunrise isn't until 7, so I'm having to come a bit later than I would like. Okay, so
ASX3 off. Safe mode.
Safe mode is on. Engine off is on. Okay, let's get this battery in. Well, battery's already in, just need to plug it in. That's it, ready. Get this wire down there. Okay, 2 checks. Left, right, up, down. Fairly nervous. It's in safe mode. Let's try it.
Engine on.
I really hope this works. No one's around. Okay, let's go.
Timer start.
Well, that didn't work, did it?
Timer reset.
It's just not getting enough speed. I really don't want to throw this. If I can't get it to take off from the dolly, there's not really much wind here today. Maybe the ESC needs calibrating because I haven't done that, and apparently you're supposed to do that. So I've seen a lot of people just not do it at all. But it's almost as if there wasn't enough speed for it. disconnect. Full throttle. Okay, let's try again. No.
Time remaining 2 minutes. Time to reset.
Oh, that's a shame. And now it's full of water. And I don't think this grass is short enough. Maybe try downhill. What do you think? Nope, not happening. I'm afraid if I throw it, I'm not going to throw it hard enough and it's going to crash. Oh, a lot of grass in there.
Time remaining 2 minutes. Timer reset.
So what do we do? So we try hand launching it. Well, Dolly's definitely not going to work, so there's no other way but to hand launch it, so let's give it a go that way. Oh, it stopped there. Well, I've got it to hand launch.
% rates. Time remaining 2 minutes. ASX3 mode.
Oh, what happened? Totally lost orientation. I think that's properly knackered. Because that came down hard.
Timer reset.
Well, there we have it. We have a crashed plane, and it didn't go so well. But that is fixable. I've got all the bits. Yeah, that's part of the game, I think. So it's one of those things. But it's a clean break. I should be able to fix that. We will have this out again. But I did mean to launch it. So that was good, right? One of those things, mate. One of those things. Let's disconnect this.
ASX3 off. Safe mode.
So that's from there. Yeah, let's get this back. Hey folks, so we are back home, and this is the damaged plane. Now, it doesn't look that bad. Most of it is fixable. Okay, I've already had a look. There are 2 points of concern. This bit here, there's a bit of a crack on the on the top, so I might have to push some glue in. But my biggest concern is this here. So the aileron has split. So what I'm going to try and first do is put a little bit of glue in between, and that should be okay if I hold it in place. Once it's dried, I will test it. If that doesn't work, then I'll need to do a more permanent fix, and that will involve taking the whole aileron off, taking it out from there, and actually putting some thin plastic sheets in between both of them so that they fix. There's a method. I can't remember what plastic sheets they're called. They're like a very thin bendable plastic. You get it from the model shop. Anyway, these are the tools that I'll be using. So foam to foam, cocktail sticks. Yeah, most of it will fit back. I mean, my Viper was probably worse because that had broken in a way where when you put it back together again, it didn't quite join up. This one, actually, when you put it back together again, it all fits in nicely, so it should glue fine. So yeah, my only concern is this bit and this bit here. Other than that, I should be able to do it. So I mean, what you do is, for this bit here, for example, I mean, it's not going to look pretty, but that's all right. That's what plane's for. So for this, I'm going to use half a cocktail stick, put it into here, glue on both sides, wait until it's tacky, push it together, and that should hold fixed nicely. Same with here. I will have to rough up some of these straight flat edges. So if you see here, this bit and that bit is flat. So I'm going to have to rough it up a little bit so that it sticks properly. This bit here as well, and this bit. Yeah, all fixable, not a big problem. So let's quickly go through what actually happened. So the plane took off, flying great. I had it in safe mode, trimmed it all out, perfect. I went into AS3X mode and I did a roll, which was fine, and I was banking back. And then there was 3 things that happened there. First of all, there was a bird. If you look through the video again or you rewind it back, you'll see that there was a bird there, and I was like, oh shit, what's he doing? And I was trying to make sure I avoided hitting him and also get the plane to come back to me. Secondly, because I started looking at the bird, I lost orientation of the plane, right? And that was the second thing. Thirdly, I should have hit a safe switch. You know, I had my finger on it. I should have hit it, but I didn't. And I don't know why I didn't do it. I was just like, I was thinking that I had it, but the problem is the color of these flames is blue and silver, so it kind of blends into the background sometimes. So I mean, I tried to put the brightest stickers on, but the stickers on both sides, underneath and top, are the same. I might put different ones on the bottom just so that I can see that it's the bottom. Fourthly, when I go out flying, I usually don't put my contacts in, so I wear varifocals so I can see close and near. When I'm out flying, I don't put them in because with these contact lenses, when you look further away, it does get a little bit blurrier. So I don't know why I put them in. Stupid. I mean, just, I don't know, habit. So yeah, definitely not, because when I was driving, I was like, I'm missing something, but I couldn't put my finger on it, and it was my glasses. I only had my glasses with me. But I mean, it's not a problem, you know, these things happen. Like I said, it can be fixed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue all this up, and then I'll come back to you and we will have a look at it once it's glued up, and then we will run it again someday this week. This doesn't work. I've had a thought actually, maybe this might work with 4S. A lot of the people run this plane with 4S, and I've had a few comments telling me you should run it with 4S, you should run it with 4S. Maybe it'll work with 4S, who knows. I'll try it. I don't have a 4S LiPo. I've got Basher ones, but they won't fit into this narrow slot here. So I have ordered one this morning, so it should be here by the end of the week. We will see. Anyway, I'll come back to you once I've glued it all up. I'll speak to you in a bit. Okay, so here we go. It's all been glued up. All good. I think most of it was glued up fine. Obviously I'm gonna have to wait at least 48 hours for it to fully cure, but you can see from here that the majority of it is all back to normal. It's all straight, perfect. The one concern I have is this aileron. I'm gonna have to wait until it's fully cured, then try it and see if it works properly. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna have to do a proper fix on it. I don't have the parts for that, so I'm gonna have to go and get some. I can do some, what's it called, Dewar tape, which is aileron tape. I don't have any, but that's something you can do. This I've glued as well. And the rest of it's all perfectly glued as well. This brake here. Yeah, so yeah, the rest of it's all done. And so anyway, some foam to foam and some cocktail sticks, and your plane is back to normal. So yeah, I mean, my Viper was much worse. This was fairly easy, you know, it all went back together pretty easy because all the brakes were straight. So anyway, this is done. We're gonna take it out again. I have to wait for it to dry fully, so I'm gonna give it at least 48 hours. This, as cool as it looks, this didn't have enough power. So I spoke to a few people, they said you need 4S. So I have ordered a 4S, so when the 4S comes, we're going to try this again. Because I reckon this is a great idea, it should work. But a lot of people and a lot of reviewers have said that this on 3S is underpowered. So we're going to get the 4S LiPo in there, try it again on there. If that doesn't work, then I'm going to have to start practicing chucking with my right hand. But anyway, thanks for watching, appreciate it. This is how things go, you know, you bash, crash, you fly, crash, that's just the name of the game. So, you know, that's just how it is. Anyway, so I appreciate you watching. I hope you subscribe because I've got loads more content coming. I've got a Bay Hawk arrows, so I've got another arrows hobby plane, which is the Bay Hawk. I've been reluctant to put that together because it looks so nice, but I think I need to put it together. I've got everything for it, and I've also got the K8 and the FMS F16 coming as well. I really need to get them up in the air before the weather really turns shit. So subscribe if you want to see those, and I've also got some the Tamiya BBX coming up soon. I've done the video for it. I need to edit it and put it together. This will be flown again once that 4S gets here. If the 4S doesn't get here by the weekend, we're just going to do it on 3S, and I think I'm just going to lop it. So I'll see you then. Until then, fly it like you mean it, bash it like you mean it, and I will see you soon. Take care. Ta-ra.